Oh, thank you again for joining. This is a Military Guna TV. As you know, I'm covering this Jamaican Premier League. So much things happening in the Jamaican Premier League now. But guess what? We got to get onto things. We got to get things wrapped up. Game just finished. Final game of the day just finished. Game week 4, match day 2. And the third match day will be tomorrow. So what I want you guys to do in the meantime, smash the like button, hit that subscribe button. As you know, you have to help the channel grow, people. You have to help the channel grow. Because a lot of people, for some reason, I don't know why, but people do not watch the Jamaican Premier League. But guess what? I will be covering the Jamaican Premier League for now until I oh, that's nice. I won't stop covering the Jamaican Premier League, people. I do think it's something that definitely needs that bit of highlight. So we're going to get into the details of the game. We're going to get into details of both happenings of both games. Starting a bit late now, but hopefully you guys are good. Cassandra Ellington, big up. Thank you for joining. Fresh God, always there. Massive respect. Smash the like button, people. Smash the like button. Massive. So love the support. But as you guys know, a lot of people don't support the Jamaican football. But I think that gradually we will get into it, because listen, I'm seeing some good football, people, and I won't behave as if that no football at all is playing. Leave this, no. And if you really love football, you would see. If the thing about it, I don't want anyone who do not watch the Jamaican Premier League to tell me that the Jamaican Premier League is not good. If you don't watch it, don't tell me anything about it. Sit, watch it, and then you get a better understanding. So Fresh God said, hard fought game my side, forward again. Next time, hunger and strong. Oh, Humble Lion. Oof. Hey, 2-1-0. Both games finished 1-0. Both games finished 1-0. The first game was a bit more exciting, I would say. The first game was a bit more exciting. Second one, not so much. But definitely, as I said, people, I will be getting to the details. Let me see if I can pick up the first game. The first game, which was, let me see if I can find it. Let me see. The Molynes versus Dunbeholden. Molynes versus Dunbeholden, people. Let's see where to start. We're going to start off with the starting lineup first. We'll be starting off with the starting lineup first. Let me bring it up. We're starting off with the starting lineup, people. So, Molynes, this is the Dunbeholden starting lineup. As you can see, they played a 3-5-2 system. In goal, they have Damien Ayat. The three centre backs are Sean Dewar, Andrew Dice, and Romario McPherson. The two in the midfield position. It's 3-5-2, but they have two as sitting midfielders: Demario Phillips, Shaquille Powell. Then we have the two wing backs, Rashane Taylor and Adrian Williams, and up front, in front of the two centrals who are sitting, we have Dwayne Smith. Up front, the two attackers, the two strikers, we have DeAndre Thomas and Kimoni Bailey. Now let's go to the next starting lineup, which is Molynes United. They played a 4-3-3 system. Molynes is playing some good football. They are just so unfortunate. We have in goal Peter Harrison, we have Dejan Grant and Lorenzo McCoy as the two centre back pairing. Right back Damian Thomas, left back Tyrese Winter. In the only midfielder, we have Javian Brown, very good only midfielder. Nicholas Nelson, captain, and Tariq Sutherland. People, look out for Tariq Sutherland, very good player. Me I tell you, always a try now. Never look a clip. Never look a clip. Or me I go put up on the Instagram of him when he's on the ground and a roll, I behave like a Neymar. Up front, we have Jean-Christophe Pringles, which received a red card today, which was we're going to get into that. We have Trevante Stewart leading line and Rashane Livingston over on the left-hand side. Now, as the game kick off, people, as I said, people, the intensity, not so much the best, but I'm loving how both teams are trying to be dominant. Andrew Wright said, where can I watch the Jamaica Premier League games? Some games are aired on YouTube, the Sportsmax YouTube channel, and some games are aired on the Sportsmax app. So definitely, and I do the coverage, the reviews, match reviews, and all those things after the game when the games are finished. When best I can, when best I can. This was actually the pre-game warm-up. This was the pre-game warm-up that as you guys are seeing. So as the game prolonged, people for some reason all the keepers are going down with injuries. I wonder what's the situation. But throughout the first half, it was pretty much an excited both teams going at each other. These year that you're seeing right now, these are the first half stats. Both teams going at the games are on CVM TV. Never seen that on CVM TV before, but if so, Fresh God sits on CVM TV. Both teams going at each other. As you can see, the first half stats would show just the first half alone. We have a total of 15 shots going off again. In favor, most of them in favor of Molynes. Molynes was definitely the most dangerous team in the first half. But what happened was you saw Molynes picking up a red card from Pringles. Molynes picking up a red card from Pringles, which I do believe was warrant. A lot of people say it's not warrant, but this was the first goal scored by Molynes. No, by Dunbeholden, my bad, by Dunbeholden. Demario Phillips. Basically, a little scuffling in the defensive third, and the ball rolled up to the edge of the 18-yard. Most people call that the D in the Jamaican terms. And then now Demario Phillips just slotted it home in the far post. The keeper had no chance. You can see the keeper looking across. He couldn't do anything about that one. Definitely just looking at the ball rolling inside of the back of the net. He latch onto that ball and literally pass it into the back of the net. Now, red card was given to John Pringle. As much as we see him here gyrating and behaving as if he didn't do anything, definitely people, a lot of people are disputing that it was not a red card, but personally, I do believe that it was a red card. He literally punched the player in his mid-rib. That's violent conduct and might miss a game or two. Might miss. DNA said that match draw. No, it finished. It finished 1-0 in favor of Dunbeholden. Fresh God said they show one game on Saturday, 2 on Sunday, and 1 on Monday. Sportsmax 2 carries the game too. Okay. Fresh God. Most of them I just watch them on the Sportsmax app. I can't bother with it up and down. If I can, I'll watch it on the YouTube channel. But I didn't know that they air the games other places. DN8 News TV said, "What's wrong G with the man them? Okay. You're talking about the violent conduct. I'm not sure. Basically the midfielder was really getting a bit on him, and maybe it was a bit of frustration, but I do think that he was trying to leave one on the player and it didn't work out. So these are the end stats up for the game. Molynes with 12 shots, Dunbeholden with 11, 10 shots on target for Molynes, 8 on target for Dunbeholden. Fouls, but you can see most of the dangerous aspect of the game were in favor of Molynes. Actually, they created more big chances than Dunbeholden as well. 8 fouls for Molynes, 11 for Dunbeholden, 2 yellow cards apiece, 1 red card which was shown to the Molynes, which is Pringles. Pringles, you must do better than that, bro. You have to do better than that, bro. You wanted to leave one on the player, but you were caught red-handed. 5 corners to Molynes, 1 to Dunbeholden. Dunbeholden keeper makes 3 saves and 2 for Molynes. So in possession, not really much to say on the possession stats. So we move on to the next game where we had Molynes. So that game finished 1 goal in favor of Dunbeholden. So move on to the next game, people. We have Molynes. This is the Molynes starting lineup. We had Dennis Taylor in goal, Javier Verga and Ricardo. Well, this system was actually, I think this was a 4-3-3 formation for 4-2-3-1 formation. Sorry, for Molynes. Rico Edwards and as the centre back pairing, O'Dane Murray right back, Shamar Roden left back, Andrew Vinzi, very very good central defensive midfielder, people. Sujay Graham also as the box to box. Andrew Vinzi more likely playing as a CDM. He's one doing a lot of the dirty work. Visional Harris as the attacking midfielder, and I think he faded in the game as well. Shamari Dallas on the right side, Andrew Clennon leading line, and Javian Thompson over onto the left side. Let's go on to the next team sheet lineup, which was Cavaliers playing a 3-4-3 system as they always do. Chad Buckley said, "Where do they air the games?" You can see Sportsmax 2. Vanzi. Yeah, Vanzi. Sorry about that, Fresh God. Vanzi. You don't know why I'm saying Vinzi. Vanzi. So Chad Buckley said, where do we air the games? Sports Max, Scene TV. You can go on Scene TV website, CVM TV, YouTube, Sports Max YouTube channel. These are the places that they air the games. These are the places that I watch the games. And they're all on. So we have Vino Bartlett in goal. Very, very good keeper for the Cavaliers. Very, very he commands his 18-yard box really, really well. He commands the defender. You could clearly hear him speaking to the defenders. I'm giving them instructions when to come back, when to drop back, when to cover as well. Well, Richard King, we know people one of the best defender in the Premier League right now. Jamaica Utd right back, tall, slender, light post like. Giovanni Leng on the left hand side, more versatile than of the three. Possibly can play as a left back. In the two midfielders, the two holding midfielders, we have Lamont Rochester, Kimani Gibbons, and a right wing back we have Kyle Mings. Left wing back we have Kenroy Campbell. Up front we have Dwayne Atkinson. Right hand side Ronaldo Webster, and leading the line Chanel Thomas. Quite how would I call it now? A null game for Chanel Thomas. He tries to hold up the ball well, but you didn't get much from him throughout the 90 minutes. And he kind of faded. He kind of faded in the latter stages of the game. But definitely the game, as you can see, a bit of skills, a bit of footwork here from the players. He kind of faded in the game. Some aspects of the game, I do believe that. Oh, fresh guy, the keeper is 22 years. He's young. So back to what I was saying. So this game was actually pretty much a good game. What I don't like with Cavaliers football team is this. Cavaliers, they take so long to build up the play. I'm not saying that they are playing bad. They play with a lot of possession. But most of Cavaliers' possession is in their own half. It's not a bad thing because it's also aspect in which they could tire out the opponents. But in the first half, they had a lot of the possession. They had a lot of the dominance. Now, going into the second half, we saw where... Oh, give me a second, people. Give me a second. I do apologize for this. Don't know why persons are really bothering me at this time. This is the time when people choose to bother me. Don't know why. Good. So we saw in the second half where Umberland grew into the game. But before we get to that, Ronaldo Webster was the one who scored the first goal. Who actually broke the deadlock, but definitely it was a good build-up. Literally 18 passes leading to the goal that scored. It wasn't consecutive, It wasn't 18 consecutive passes, but 18 passes leading to. I think the phase break like one time, but it was like one or two interceptions, about two interceptions. But in the same transition in the same interception, they received the ball. Cavaliers team received the ball the same way. But it was 18 passes in the phase of play going forward, which led to that goal. Lovely work goal and finish off by Ronaldo Webster. Good finish as well. But going to the second half now, coming out, that is where we saw where the Umberland team grew into some confidence. The Cavaliers players, and they are very, very quick players. But in the second half, we saw Umberland using a lot of maturity. They switched now to a single holding midfielder, which was Vanzi. And as I said, people was commanding that midfield really, really well. The Cavaliers players, knowing that they're playing a 3-4-3, they only had two players. And what Umberland did, they switched to a three in the midfield. They started to dominate midfield a lot more, having more possession of the ball, going forward as well, looking a lot more dangerous on the route towards goal. But it's just that they were pretty much poor in the finishing aspect of the game. They could have gotten something, but they were quite poor in the finishing aspect of the game. But that's how it is. Vishnu Harris, pretty much a game. He was quiet throughout the game. Didn't get a lot from him. Charles Buckley said the youth that fell needs to get up in the gym as possible. Weak. Yeah. Fresh guys, the Umberland team not so old this year. A mixture of young and old. Yeah, I know. But they have a lot of experience. They have more experienced players in comparison to the Cavaliers team. Cavaliers team has pure youth. Pure youth. So It was significantly a good game. As the intensity it wasn't so high in comparison to the first game. I think that has a lot to do with how Cavaliers managed the game actually. That video was courtesy of McNamee Sports Media. People, you guys can go and check out his page, his Instagram, and also his Twitter page. His Instagram, Twitter, and also Facebook page. People, very very good stuff. Premier League, schoolboy football, all the necessaries that you can get. You can go over there and check it out, people. McNamee Sports Media, people. Some good quality content in regards to video footages and all those things. You can go over there and get it. So the game ended 1-0 in favor of the Cavaliers team. Let me see. I think I suppose I have the stats. Just the goal separates them. Just the website goal separated both team. I didn't get the full-time stats. Sorry about that, people, but definitely I'll do get that because that game was aired on the Sportsmax app. I couldn't get that. Definitely I could have, but next time, people, I will be getting that. Pelpa, big up. Thanks for coming in. So, people, that's it for the Jamaican Premier League match day review. Big up, Pelpa. Hopefully, you guys had a good one. If you guys didn't see the game, I think you guys can go over to the Insta TV and watch the rewatch of those games. Hopefully, it's there. I believe that you guys can find it. But big up, everyone. Massive respect. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Not much people really support the local football, but guess what? I am pushing it as best as possible. I will be pushing it. But thank you guys again for tuning in. And big up. I'll see you guys again tomorrow for the next set of games. Look out for that one, people. And I'm out.